Said it before. And we're live. What's going on, Shawn? I thought we lost you for a second, but there's so many people on there. It was like 2 or 3 people down.
No, that was operator error. It's like,
oh, we did.
I hit the cord. Everything went dead. I'm like, oh, I did it this time. Where's Susan? I have to fix this for me.
No, she should have fixed that for you before it went bad. Hey, everybody. It is March 19th, Wednesday. My Fence Life is live. If you're tuning in, thank you. If you are watching this, check the comments or the notes. There should be some links in there on how to join live and maybe come on. And I believe Susan's going to give everybody about 5 minutes. And we don't know when you're coming on or when she's taking you off. So if you're right in the middle of a sentence, it wasn't that we cut her. There she goes. She got rid of Shawn. See how that works? But we're excited to have everybody on here. So anyway, we're jazzed. So today, there's Shawn. Let's bring him on.
What in the heck is going on, man? Oh my God.
Well, you got some storms going on though, right?
We do. We got thunderstorms, hail, but I don't know if it's my operator error. I was trying to stream live to the StreamYard to the audience, and oh man, I don't know.
Today's episode's a little bit different. We did one of these not too long ago where we're going to let everybody come on. So we've got a bunch of people who are going to come on where 5 minutes. We want to hear about their companies or about what they got going on, or if they have some questions.
They might only get 3 minutes. It depends on what they ask. And all of a sudden,
maybe Susan's all out. So, man,
like, yeah, no, not that question. Out.
Well, from the looks of it, you're at home. So
I am at home. I am home. I'm happy to be here.
I saw that, man. That was your best. That was one of your best retreats you ever had, right?
Absolutely, hands down, the best we've ever had. Not that the ones previous were amazing. Just this one here went over the top. So
yeah.
For sure.
So there it is, everybody. There's the link to get on live right there. Just click on that. It'll pull you into the back, and she's going to be pulling people up in the order that they came on. So what do you got going on, Shawn? It's got to be something. I mean, are you back home for a couple of days before you go out?
I'm here for about 2 weeks before I head. I got a training here. I guess we got the one here. This will be a 5-day training: no dig deck, pergola, vinyl fence, wood fence, chain or aluminum fence. Yeah. And then I go north from here to CMM. So
CMM.
I'm here until I go to CMM.
I'll be at that one too. So I'm pretty jazzed. I'm pretty jazzed about.
You're gonna be there too.
I'm coming down. I wanted to come down for your stuff, man. It was just,
yeah, you don't come for me, but you'll come for Shawn.
For Shawn, right?
Yeah, it's not this Shawn. Right. Oh my God.
You spelled it right. Yeah. It's we're jazzed about it though, because FWA is helping sponsor some of that. We're going to come down there and do our part and get to meet some people. Yeah. There's Mark saying, hey, the retreat was insane. I saw the photos, man. What was that? Was that like a do you reserve like a hotel or something for that?
No, it's a house.
That looked like a hotel. I mean, what was that, basketball court?
probably the biggest house that I have ever seen in my life. We had 26 bedrooms in that house. 2 of them were bunk rooms, so we could sleep almost 100, like 90 in that house if you really go cram everybody in it. And then we had the house next door, which was 16 more rooms. Everything was packed. I had to sleep in Bentley. Not that it was a big deal, but I slept in Bentley in the parking lot.
Yeah.
And we had a few people have to get their own VRBOs off site. Like David Gatto was there with 5 of his guys, no room. So he had to rent a VRBO. So several people had to. We packed.
What was different on this one than the other ones? Did you have anything different that you did this year?
Energy. Oh, yeah, definitely more energy, we were more vulnerable. Activity wise, we did do a couple of new activities that we hadn't done before, which were we had the fireside chat with Jordan Hunt, and that was new. That was a 2-day series, 2 evenings. Pretty powerful stuff, man. People that went will tell you that it blew their mind. It was not a business retreat.
Yeah, that's cool. Well, people didn't come on here to listen to us talk.
Let's go. Bring them on.
Susan, bring someone on. Zach.
It's my time. What's going on, guys?
Zach from Wood Defender. Hey,
how are you?
Yes.
Man, how are y'all doing?
That's a friendly face. I'm not so worried about Zach.
Yeah.
This should be a good one.
Yeah. Thanks so much, guys. If the timer's ticking, I'll start right in. I know there's a big long list.
Oh, we have a long list?
Me.
Well, we gotta delay him as much as possible, Brian. We gotta talk about something else.
I appreciate you guys having me on. I'm Zach Morgan from Wood Defender. Wood Defender is a custom coatings manufacturer based out of Texas. So we're an industrial coatings manufacturer. I cover the Southeast. I'm based out of Nashville. That's where I office. If you're in the fence business, you know how important it is to offer services that add value and efficiency to your work. That's why we're all here. That's where Wood Defender comes in. Our oil-based penetrating stain is designed for professional results with easy application. It's going to give you good penetration, uniform coverage, and long-lasting protection without the hassle. Yeah. Whether you're looking to add staining as a service or you just want a product that saves you time and delivers consistent results, we've got you covered. We don't just manufacture the stain. We actually hold training sessions as well. We help contractors succeed with hands-on training. Our Wood Defender training class is designed to give professionals the knowledge and confidence to maximize their staining business. From proper application techniques to pricing strategies, we set you up for success.
To make more money.
Yep. Yeah. Our training classes are held monthly at our manufacturing plant in Dallas-Fort Worth. As we said, that's the home for us. That's where we started. The class is just in
Dallas-Fort Worth.
Yeah, the class is free to attend. However, we do have a registration deposit just to make sure people are really going to come. You know, it's a $100 deposit.
Yep.
If you guys are listening and you mention this podcast, email me directly. We're going to waive that deposit for you guys. Come on out. We do one every month. The next one's on the 28th, if you can make that. My email is zmorgan@standardpaints.com. And I'll put that in the chat over here just in a second. Also, last but not least, we're going to be at the Fence Show and Security Expo.
Yes.
So we're going to be there in October. So if you have any more questions or you want to see this smiling face in person, come by booth 301. We'd love to talk to you.
Hey, and you guys do custom. Am I correct on this? Someone was telling me you do custom colors.
Yep. Yes, we do custom colors as well. Yep.
You guys going to bring that what, didn't you have like a pail that was dancing around or something like that?
The bucket was a hit, man. Okay, so we had the bucket like 2 fence techs ago. And yeah, the bucket is a huge hit. We love the bucket. She's great. So she'll be there for sure.
I think there's more.
Oh, was there a girl in the bucket? I just noticed the bucket. I just saw the bucket.
So I joked.
I didn't even know that.
I joked with Roy and Todd. I said, we could have her in the bucket, and I want to do a 55-gallon drum for me.
Yeah.
I want to be in the big drum.
Oh my God!
I wouldn't fit in the bucket. The bucket.
I don't know. I don't know if I would notice the drum with you in it. I'm just saying. I'm not sure, Zach.
Like
it might lose me at the drum.
That's Shawn's next birthday. It's gonna be a bucket with Zach jumping out of it.
Man, I can't wait.
Let's not do that.
Well, thank you guys so much for having me. I really appreciate your time. I'm going to hang around and see everyone else who's in.
Yeah, awesome, man. Thanks for coming on. Yeah.
See ya.
What would Brian and Shawn say?
Oh,
I'm back.
Oh, Shawn came on. You're on.
Hey, wait, I thought we had to read the question. They got Shawn and this. I'm confused. Brian.
We'll leave Shawn on for this. Shawn, you're on for this one too. You'll still get your.
Yeah, Shawn, you're on the hook for this one.
All right, go ahead, Shawn.
All right, hi all. Here to running my own business, still in the beginning stages of forming the legal stuff. How do you guys go about quoting teardowns? I have a customer lined up already who wants their old chain link removed privacy fence installed. Do you guys charge for labor? and a recycling junk fee or what? Also, anyone in Michigan willing to chat with me a bit. I love a bit of a mentor nearby. So Michigan, Jordan Hunt, he's in Michigan. He's an academy coach. Hook him up. He might want to help you out. But for what we do with tear outs is we charge for the man hours it takes to tear it out. We figure out how much more man hours it takes, and then we charge for the dump fee. So,
yeah, we don't charge anything to necessarily dump fees. I mean, we have a big recycle bin that we throw everything in. So we do a lot of chain link and steel. So it just ends up in our yard till we toss it in. But I'm the same way. We charge, we just look at how long it's going to take. A lot of times people say, hey, you know what? Would you give me any credit for the fence? Or, we let you tear it out. And basically the labor costs more to tear it out than the actual materials. So if it's going to take a day, we charge our fee for the day. Whatever it's going to take to rip it out. And then we bring it back to our yard. Eventually one of the yard guys either chops it up or takes whatever's good and throws the rest in the recycle bin.
Just to give you guys this little bit of information, there is a person in California that I know specifically that does millions of dollars in repurposing wood pickets. So he tears them out, cleans them up, denails them, palletizes them, sells them on the internet as wall decor.
Yeah,
millions, like $3 million a year.
He's making a fortune off our junk. Yeah.
One man's trash is another man's treasure.
Oh, I just, Shawn, I think there's something up with your microphone. It's getting a lot of backfeeding from it, so I muted you a second ago.
Oh, sorry, I'm driving. That's probably why.
Right. So what's up, man? Tell everybody about CMM. We got you. You still got a few minutes.
All right. Yeah, I'll make it short. CMM, everyone knows, we do routers. We specialize in routers for everyone, vinyl, aluminum. We do anything from a single bay to a 2-bay to a 4-bay to fully automated. So, whether you're doing 100,000 a year or several million, we can help you. And obviously, we have a huge open house coming up. We're really looking forward to it. Looking forward to having you guys out there. We have a ton of sponsors. FWA is sponsoring, Mr. Fence is sponsoring, Weather Bulls is sponsoring, VECA is sponsoring, Homeland sponsoring, Country Estates is sponsoring. We need a aluminum sponsor. That is the only thing we need right now. So if anybody out there wants to help be an aluminum sponsor, give either Shawn or myself a shout.
Yeah, let Shawn or Shawn know.
Some aluminum shingles or something, right? Are we looking about shingles or what? What kind of aluminum are you trying to get? Tin cans? I got a guy out front that's been gathering tin cans.
Coca-Cola aluminum cans. I don't know. Monster cans. Aluminum monster cans. You give me enough of these, we'll build a vinyl or aluminum fence out of it.
There you go. Hey, one last thing before I go. I was at Shawn's retreat. It was awesome. We sponsored the opening night kickoff, and I mean the energy was phenomenal. So great job, man.
Yes. You were there for the challenge, the very first challenge. Were you not? Around the fire. He was there. I get to see it.
John and Amy, what's going on?
John and Amy.
Hey.
From Gate Jack.
Gate Jack.
Wow. Thanks for having us on.
Right on.
Hey, sign just right on the door, right between them. See that? Well positioned.
It's like you planned it that way. It's like you planned it that way. Wait a minute.
Nice job. Ron and Amy, good job. We argued about it. No, put it on this side. No, put it on this side.
Well, some of us.
I might have trouble getting through this segment without laughing too hard. So, yeah, we wanted to come on here. We're excited to be a part of the community and part of the industry overall. And had the pleasure of meeting Shawn in Atlantic City.
Yes.
And we didn't think it was fair that he got to meet us and Brian didn't. So that's why we're here. The second reason we're here is to let everybody know about the Gate Jack.
Yes. I said we're not worried about Brian, guys. Don't worry about him.
Yeah. Somebody's got to worry about me, Shawn. Somebody don't worry. Yeah. Mind your business. Somebody's got to worry about me.
You. You know, Susan's not worried about you.
She ain't worried about me. I need some people to come on.
We wanted to meet Brian. We did. We enjoyed you, but Brian's important too.
All right. Well, thank you for coming on. And I feel like I know a little bit about your product, but let's tell everybody about it.
Yeah.
It's unique.
Well, thanks for saying that. Yeah, it is a new product. Relatively new product. We've been out for just just about 2 years, and it provides, like the tagline says, what we feel is the ultimate gate support or the ultimate in-gate support. it's for a lot of different types of gates, vinyl, wood, as well as metal tube gates. A lot of ornamental gates, not quite all, and we think it's the most effective approach to put that support at the farthest point away from the post in order to to achieve maximum benefit for whatever support you're delivering. So
tell people why you would need
essentially,
that. Tell them why you would need to support the gate. What exactly is it for?
Well, so the amount of foot-pounds that are applied to a post, and especially for longer gates, and especially for vinyl gates that might be anything over 5 feet, but I'd say any vinyl gate could benefit from it. Gravity is relentless.
Yeah.
And
I was going to
over
use that same
time,
word. It is relentless.
yeah, and over time, even on a well-built gate, and a well-built and an adequate post, depending on how that post is seated, just the opening and closing of that gate will either cause the gate to be compromised or the ground to be compressed on one side to where, or on that side, the leeward side, where sooner or later there will be some sag that develops. And we heard it on your podcast in December. The one gentleman that had the uphill hinge. He was
Swan
he was
hinge.
saying,
Yep.
yeah, Orlando hinge. He just said, his impetus for doing it, he just got tired of driving by crappy gates.
Yep.
And we have within our county alone, there are thousands of gates on beautiful estates, and the only thing compromised in that entire job is a gate.
Yep.
And
So
we want to help those folks.
So these are basically to what they look like. If anybody hasn't seen them, they're like a drop rod with a spring-loaded foot on them, where you can lift them up and then kind of adjust it. Take some of the pressure off of the post when they're not in use, basically, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
so I can actually try to show you without hurting Amy. This is a gate jack. This one originally was developed for vinyl. Our customers wanted this 90-degree put on there for vinyl gates.
Yep.
A lot of guys are also using that now for wood. And the other gate jack is for wood and or metal tube gates. And hopefully you can see where this base is radiused right here, where it would fit right up against.
Right on it.
Yeah, right up against a wood boat or a metal tube gate. We just use 2 U-bolts.
Yeah.
In order to hook them up. The installation takes minutes.
Yep. It's like bolting. Yeah, it's normal hardware you're used to. It looks like for a chain link fence. So for gate hardware, so that's kind of cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Show them the spring. Try to show them a close up of the spring. Because the big part, basically, you have a heavy duty cane that's mounted that sits on this spring. So the cane sits down on the spring, and the spring provides the upward support.
Yeah, it's not showing up real well on the camera here. This is a slotted foot in here, so that allows that spring to be compressed, and it's 25 pounds of upward support per inch of compression.
25 pounds. Okay, per inch of compression.
Yeah. So and it'll compress 2 inches. So
35 on the other one.
And on the Magnum, it's.
Oh, that's right. Don't let them learn too much about that. You gotta
go to gatejack.com and learn more.
Yeah, we'll go to the fence show and see one. We'll get one of the shows somehow. Marshall, what's up, man?
You gotta talk fast because they're gonna cut you right out of here, brother.
What's up, guys? So I work with San Antonio Steel Company in San Antonio, Texas. Little shift here. We are a wholesale distributor of agricultural fencing products.
Nice.
So your net wire, T-posts, barbed wire, panel, gates, pipe, kind of the whole 9 yards. We buy from a lot of different vendors, and then we house it, and then we can deliver that all over the country. And so what kind of makes us unique is we offer a solution to people who can't buy full truckloads or drop ships of one item, one product. So we house it, and you can buy 1 pallet of barbed wire, 1 bundle of T-posts, some accessories. Like we're a big distributor for strain right fencing products out of New Zealand. So we bring some net wire over, and so you can kind of get everything you need to build your ag fence from us, and we will deliver it to where you need it to. Anywhere we can deliver all over the U.S. We have our own fleet of trucks.
Wow.
We've got our own fleet of trucks. We've got a warehouse in San Antonio and in Mississippi. And for anything that's too far, we will hire a common carrier to deliver that out there.
It's nice. It's nice that you got your own trucks, man. I see more and more of the distributors going away from that, and I think that really hurts that relationship with your distributors. So I'd like to see it get more back to that, because you start, and really, if you're going to be delivering fence materials, the drivers almost have to know how to strap that stuff down. I mean, it's when they're delivering, you get a lot of damages because they don't know how to strap wire down or pipe, or they load stuff in the wrong spot. So I love to hear distributors have their own trucks. I think we all do.
Yeah, absolutely. And we can put 5 stops, because we can put 5 stops on one of our trucks, and it gives us an advantage because our drivers know what that material is, dropping it off in the right spot.
You route them five locations, and they go to the same 5. Then you try, yeah.
They can go to 5 different spots, and like we run 12 trucks a day, and they go to about 5 different stops, like farm and ranch stores or ranch drops, just kind of wherever it needs to go. And so Sasco, we're really trying to get into the fencing world more. So last year, the Fence and Security Expo was our first year attending.
Nice.
This year was our second year at Fence Tech. And we've had great success because we do see some overlap with the residential guys and the ag fencing guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. We do. He's gone. Oh, I thought you were gone.
Oh, so we got that. Okay. So we got another, by the way, all these questions are coming from Fence Industry Only group on Facebook, probably one of the most active groups. I know, Shawn, you've got another active group too, one of the larger ones, I believe, too.
We got the largest, but it may not be active.
Largest.
You may be active.
Okay.
2-speed auger or single-speed auger, looking to replace ours and not sure which direction to go.
2-speed auger or single-speed auger?
No, there's a 2-speed. Auger?
Well, I mean, it's adjustable speed. I guess, we use hydraulic ones where you can adjust the speed a little bit more. We went with the mechanical ones, which were great, but with the rocky hard ground, you don't get reverses and stuff out of them normally. Yeah. So we use the hydraulic ones ourselves. So
we only use a mechanical. We just don't get it stuck.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you think, Marshall?
He's like, man, I just move product, bro. I'm not digging holes.
I have an auger train right I can sell you. I don't even know if it's a 2-speed or a single speed.
Marshall's like, yeah, 5 gallons.
Yeah.
How do we get product from Marshall? How do we get product from you, Marshall?
Yeah, so you can reach out to me, mteal@sasteelco.com.
Okay.
Or go to sasteelco.com, the website, and there's like a question, and it shows all of our products on there. It's a brand new website, so it looks pretty good right now. I'd be very excited. And if you mention this podcast, I'll cut you a deal on some product.
Sweet.
Damn. There's a reason to get a hold of you now.
This is the time to buy because prices everywhere are going up, baby.
Now's the time.
Yep. Yeah, it's not getting cheaper this year. That's for sure.
I'm just noticing Susan keeps highlighting things in red. We're supposed to look at that because I
know all she does is send me stuff in red. It's like, it's like it's like bossy. She's bossy and she's not even on there. It's like,
I don't know what to think. I'm not too sure what to do with my hands.
Yeah. So what do we got? What do we got next? Who do we got? Shane the Man.
Look at the energy this man's got. Look at him. Woo!
Hey, I got a package from you up at the front that came in a couple days ago.
Hallelujah, buddy. That's what I did. I sent it out to you after talking to you at Fence Tech. Wanted to make sure and get some materials in your hand, my big man.
And
hey, folks, man. Shane Ward here with Tangent Materials. Hey, y'all might not have heard of us, but Tangent Materials is going to be the new composite fencing material that's going to be hitting the face of this earth. We are a 100% HDPE type of material. For all you redneck folks like me, hey, that's plastic jugs, milk bottles, all that type stuff, which we're recycling it, using it, putting it into fence posts, fence panels, different things of that nature. Our first launch has kind of been towards the rail style of fencing, 2, 3, 4 rail. That you can utilize everything from on your farm to maybe you're doing some projects at some local parks, different things of that nature. You're looking for a greenway type of things. And we will be displaying at Fence Workers. And we will be at the security show Yes, sir. At the fence show, got all signed up. Miss Susan took care of getting us a packet, and she just hasn't given me a booth yet, so I don't know what booth to tell you.
We're going to put you in the back corner. Don't worry about it, brother. You're loud, obnoxious. They're going to find you anyway.
I'm sorry, Shawn. Did you say something?
She's like,
yeah. I don't have my hearing aids in, Shawn.
Get a hold of Shane if you want some of that HDPE. What'd you say?
Like that?
Yeah. Tangent materials.
I'm just thinking jugs.
Yeah.
You know, that stuff came out a long time ago. Somebody came up with some, and
I remember that.
You remember, this must have been like 20, 30 years ago, and it hit pretty hard. How's your stuff holding up in the heat? Good?
No worries whatsoever. Brian, what it is it's, of course, the HDPE, but we co-extrude it with some fiber inside of it. So it's going to give it that additional strength. It's fire retardant. You know, after it's a flash through, it's not going to melt down or anything of that nature. And it's 100% solid. This is not a hollow type material that, hey, my big man there, Shawn, likes. No dig. Baby, we're driving it. We're driving it in the ground.
Yo,
yes, we're driving the post.
Sent me, it's about this big, the round, and it was about this long. And I swear to God, it weighed like 45 pounds.
I need a bigger driver.
And it was solid.
I need a lot bigger driver.
It was solid. Yeah, there's no doubt. I mean, I'm curious. I'm going to put it outside next this summer and see if it melts. I'll let you know.
Please do. You need to put it out in that Las Vegas heat just so that you can prove to yourself and everything. I'm actually sitting in the car in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, getting ready to be at Contractor Day for Keystone Fence Supplies.
Nice.
Got all set up yesterday, part of it today, and we'll have roughly about 350 to 400 individuals representing about 150 different companies in the ag fencing world.
That's amazing.
Oh man, Mitch Zimmer, you're gonna have Zimmerman's gonna be out there and everybody, right?
Absolutely. We got old Mitchell there. You know, hey, talking about how tough this stuff is, talking about Mitchell. If y'all don't know anything about Mitchell, Mitchell loves to shoot everything. So
he's shooting.
Yep. I wish that would have come. Oh, looky there.
Shane, you just got nunchucked.
Yeah.
That's right, Bubble. You need two rednecks on here, boy. You want to get something in on Shane Morgan, take y'all down, sucker. Tell him, Shane, what we got over Tangent Fencing.
Sword slash. Get him out there. Get him out of there.
Susan,
Jesus, Susan. What the heck was that?
Hey, check us out on the web at www.tangentmaterials.com. Look forward to seeing you in Vegas.
Without machinery.
You know,
yes, sir.
Easiest way to pull post without. We got another question here, Shane. So, Anthony Livingston from Fence Industry Only Group again. Easiest way to pull post without heavy machinery. Well,
oh my gosh, Northwest Quick Pull.
That's right. We just used it a day and a half ago out at around a solar field where we did some repairs. And the guys, the crew that went out there never used it before. They came back and all they kept saying was how amazing it was. It pulled the post, the concrete, everything straight out.
And then
I wish Kelly, and I don't know if Kelly and them are on there. If they're on here, you should pull them on, but I don't see them on.
It depends on what kind of post it is. If it's a no dig post, you got the wing jack, works pretty damn good.
Is it?
No dig only. Because it ain't pulling the concrete slug out. Whoa.
We got Lowe's in the house. What's up, man?
Jim, what's happening?
How's it going, guys?
Jim, it looks like you're in your shower.
He's in a cellar. That's what his wife puts him.
You in a cellar, your shower? What are you going on here, bro?
He hasn't left that room. He hasn't left that room in like 3 months.
Keep me.
The stuff you see behind him is his personal hygiene stuff. She makes him keep it all in there with him.
Yeah, all my hair products.
I love your hair. I mean, I love it, bro.
Jim, what's going on, man? We got Lowe's in the house, everybody. And by the way, Lowe's is a huge partner of Fence Workers Association. So we work together. In fact, we were just talking not too long ago, Jim. Tell us about the program, though. I know there's been some changes to it.
Yeah, there's been an enhancement to the reward program. It used to be called MVP. Now it's My Lowe's Pro Rewards. It's a tongue tripper. MLPR is what they're calling it.
Okay.
But all that to say, listen, the structure and backbone of the system has been enhanced. It's allowing different discounts and allowing the site to interact with customers in a different way. So it is definitely an upgrade. If you can get past the tongue twister part, it's going to be a good thing for you. I will say this.
They call it Jim's program.
Yeah.
Nice and simple.
So for everybody that's listening, you can actually connect it's not MVP anymore, but it's the tongue twisting one. You can now connect your account to Fence Workers Association. So there's a lot of information we have on. You can drop a message in here if you want more information, and either us or Jim will reply back to that. But you can definitely connect it, and there's some special discounts that we've either negotiated and talked to about that they've actually looked at what us fence companies use, and that's pretty much what we focused on, whether it be wood products, things like this for fencing, and even tools. So it's worth connecting. I mean, why not? You're already buying the stuff already. So if you're in there, you might as well take advantage of the discounts that we've all negotiated for you.
But are they renting pounders yet?
Not
Yeah,
yet.
look at that. I don't know.
Yeah.
You see Sasha stirring the pot. He's like, hey, should we use concrete or dry post? I'm like, oh, great.
I didn't even read that in time. What was Sasha saying?
He's just stirring the pot, brother.
Which is dry post or concrete post. Well, I think that's a given. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you should never use concrete. Just dry post. That's
we're not going to go down that rabbit hole because Jim sells concrete. Okay.
Yeah, and I have breaker hammers too. So if you get yourself,
yeah, you don't care. Whoa! Look at this man. He's getting a heavy workout over there. Look at that. Well, when he's not installing gate operators, he's keeping the place safe. Yeah. See?
I think he's swinging a piece of top rail with paint attached.
Brian, do you want me to drop that code in the chat for everybody?
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
Yeah, if you can, drop it in there, and then Susan will share it over. Yeah.
So I'm going to drop a couple of things. So here's the link right now to
put it in the comment section.
The fence workers code, right? And then the other thing I wanted to drop in here is, listen, if you're on Lowe's.com and you don't see the pro indicator at the top and you're signed in, it means the website thinks you're a DIY customer, all right? There's one way to convert that, and this is going to be in a link that I'm going to drop here right now. You've got to go through a special step so the website understands that you are a business account. Once you're established as a business account, you will see the pro Lowe's at the top of the website, and then you'll be able to enter the code. You can't do the code if you're a DIY because you're not getting discounts as a DIY, right?
No.
So, and the discounts are going to range between 5 to 10% in the variable discount range, depending on what the profit margin is on the items. But I will say this, if you're using a Lowe's commercial tender, it'll take off another 5%, right? The only exclusion is if you're doing a bulk quote and using the quoting tool online. You now have access online to do a bulk quote just like the ProDesk does to get the volume discounts without any friction points. You have to wait to get to somebody at the desk. You can actually do it online by yourself. So you can walk the job site. You can do it from your mobile phone. That's how accessible the new platform is.
That's sweet.
And I think that was one of the major changes that we were looking at. So that was really cool. So you no longer have to go into the store, talk to the pro desk, try to get the discounts, get that applied, get it sent, and then go online. You can now do it all before you even go over there or even talking to anybody. So that's really cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I will be at Fence Show 2025. So
yeah, you will. Yeah, you will. You'll see them everywhere. With Flex Tools to be down there too.
If that's who you want. Look, I've got eyes and ears on all of the tool manufacturers we stock at our stores. So
there you guys go. You guys go.
On their merchants.
Hey, I was impressed.
So drop some comments, guys, of who you want to see, what tool manufacturers and stuff you want us to try to get to the Fence Show and Security Expo in Las Vegas this October. Drop it in there. You heard it. You got Jim here from Lowe's himself, and he'll be reaching out and doing what we got to do to get him there. If you got some new tools you want to try to take a look at, something special, he'll reach out and let him know that you guys are interested in it.
We should have Mr. Fence Tools there.
Mr. Fence Tools. I think you're going to be there. That was cool. That was cool. Oh.
Man, Billy, look at that surprise.
Yeah, I know, right? So I'm just here to say what's up because I haven't said what's up to Brian in a minute. And Shawn, love you, brother.
Yes, sir. Love you too.
Yeah, man.
Good
so
stuff.
I hope everything's going good, guys. The retreat was great. Super empowered. Can't wait to see you in Vegas, Brian.
You're wearing this shirt.
It's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be fun, Billy. I know. I feel like I haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, man. It's been a hot minute, so it'll be a what?
It's because Billy's been on vacation for like 2 months. According to Chris. Chris is like, I haven't seen him. He's been fishing.
You know, these podcasters they get all busy with their podcasts and they don't
get
talk
famous.
You know what I mean? They're like, I tried to get a hold of me the other day. He told me to get a hold of my person, get a hold of his person and kind of book something. And it turned into a big ordeal. You know what I mean?
Like Dan Wheeler, the same guy. Dan Wheeler's never home building fence anymore. He's like, I got these things to go to. Famous.
Hell yeah. All right, guys. Well, awesome show. Shawn, I'll see you next weekend. Or no, not next weekend, the 11th. So 2 weekends. I'll see you in 2 weeks, right?
Yeah, you're gonna be at the CMM event as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I'll see you at that one. But let's do a shout out for Gatekeepers, man. How do they watch Gatekeepers podcast?
You can find us on Facebook at the Gatekeepers podcast. Same with YouTube. And if you're an audio connoisseur, you can check it out on Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, Amazon, Spotify, whatever podcast platform that you can find. You can find us on.
Nice. Hey, where'd you get that cool hat, man?
To be honest,
my tool trailer.
Yeah, Shawn's tool trailer.
I had a few minutes like, oh, that one disappeared. I love it.
Let's leave you on for a second.
We go get something, and there was like 4. I was like, I'm taking this one. I was like, I don't have one yet.
Sasha says he wants a Mr. Fence shirt.
Do it.
Yeah, you got it in an Aussie large.
Is that different than a medium? Hey, we're gonna let.
Oh my God!
Watch out, man! Watch out!
Before you take hands up. Let's get Billy to answer this question.
Okay.
Come on, Billy.
I have a customer looking for a fence to block out the noise of neighbors barking dogs. Any recommendations, Billy? What do you do? Move
aluminum fence.
Did you just say like an aluminum fence? Yeah. Perfect one. So I would do any sort of vinyl or wood privacy, whether it be board on board. Board on board would probably be the quietest. But any sort of privacy fence and go with that. Easiest.
Yeah. I guess block walls or something, or
I think you should put a fence with a bunch of small holes in it.
Yeah, right.
And then you could just drop dog treats through the holes and they'll quit barking.
I just put put some sprinklers on the top of your fence that kind of only go off when it detects noise and just kind of sprays them or something.
Thinking outside the box.
Just starts going.
Yeah, right.
Isaac says Simtech.
As soon as it hears barking, the sprinkler just on top of the wall goes.
Simtech is sound resistant. I didn't know that. That's pretty cool.
I know.
Yeah, there's got to be some sound resistant. We should. You know what? I'm gonna research that and bring that up on the next podcast and answer that question for everybody. Some sound resistant fences.
That's a good one because I did not know Simtech was sound resistant. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I mean, there's got to be more, right? There's a lot of that synthetic stuff that's designed for sound and stuff. So I think we should research that, Shawn, and find out.
Simtech, I think there is a soundproof fence. It's made of like a styrofoam material, like 14 inches thick.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
high dollar.
Who gets their Sawzall blades off Amazon? Anybody? Yeah. Anyone use what? I've never even heard of this.
I've never even heard of that either.
Huh?
Bass toy.
There might be. If you're using those, drop it in the comments because I don't. I've never. I mean, she just makes this shit up. It's like it was probably something she typed in. She's trying to get us. Something happened. She's trying to get all of us to Google Bathali, and it's going to go to some weird picture of something. You know what I mean? So if you don't know what this is, don't Google it. It's a trick. It's a trick.
Yeah, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, that's crazy. I've never heard of that brand.
Right.
Well, I got video of tornado.
They won't let the king on. They won't let the king on. They ain't going to. Oh, here we go.
What are you doing, Brooks? We got one of the two smooth nunchucks.
Oh my God, it's not even a chain.
FWA. It's FWA nunchucks.
I only came on to tell you two punks something. Brian T. Fredrickson, the T standing for tummy rub. All right, Mr. Fence. You dealing with the Prince of Fence right here, okay? Come October 2nd at the Fence Show, DJ Evers and I are going to challenge you two podcast punks to a game of checkers. Game of checkers. Checkers, brother. The brawl for it all. And if you ain't there, no shot, boy. I'm telling you, man. You don't want to mess with it. If you want to come get the strap.
Oh, my God.
Autogate. You saved us, Lisa. You saved us. I don't know what that was. I don't know how that guy got out of jail.
No, man. That's absolutely hysterical. It made my night because I'm sitting in my car right now. I'm actually at bowling league, so that was some really high quality entertainment for Missy right
there. So Lisa, Autogate, what's going on?
Who is Autogate?
We're just popping on to say hi. I know we are kind of new to FWA, so we're really excited to be at the Fence Show coming up. This will be our first year, obviously. But we just kind of wanted to say hello. And if anybody's got any questions for us, you can always reach out. I do the marketing for AutoGate. Our sales guys are Chris and Ray, and obviously Brian Fritz is our GM. So he's pretty well known out and about. Bill Rodwansey, president and CEO, Don Rodwansey, co-owner. We've got a couple really cool things going on right now. We actually have a manual swing gate that we just launched. We are vertical pivot, vertical pivot, vertical pivot.
Oh, wow.
And now we've got this manual swing gate that we've got available. So we want to be available for questions. You can always visit our website, www.autogate.com. And if you've got questions for me, real easy, Lisa@autogate.com. So you can find us on all the socials. We just, want to make ourselves available.
I got to ask this. What is your handicap for bowling?
My average is a 168, so that makes my handicap about a 45. It's down from last year. I'm not bowling so well this year.
All right, well, the important stuff. Better than me. Mine's not that high.
Well, AutoGate, you guys been around a little while though. I mean, it's
this is actually 40 years for us this year.
Yeah. They pioneered some of this stuff, Shawn. I don't think some people don't know. I mean, it's I have one of your circuit boards I was looking at the other day in my office. So
I keep bugging Chris. I'm like, what's Brian doing with our circuit board?
Because we want to train some people at the Fence University on these things. So we're jazzed about getting you guys to the Fence show. We're definitely going to be bringing some people over. Yeah. So that's cool. So thanks for all your guys' support. I'm super excited to have you guys at the Fence show this year. I know we talked for the last year or so.
We're excited to be there. Yeah.
So we got to give Lisa a question. We have no question for her. She gets off scot-free.
Yeah, what is that?
Susan?
Is that favoritism? You don't
Everybody
right?
else
because I already.
No, you're not. Oh, and you got one to keep pace. You see that? Why was she trying to be so easy on you, Lisa?
Yeah,
is there something going on?
No
right?
way. So what is your call count for calls with people complaining about employees driving now that they are moving billboards? So I think the question is, if you have all these wraps, you go this advertisement like we do, how many problems does that bring you? Because now they can identify that is your truck, your driver. Yep. Does AutoGate have any vehicles wrapped by any chance?
So we actually, I can't go into a lot of detail. I'm sorry, this light keeps going off. So we do have a company called Hot Rod Transportation that right now is hauling exclusively AutoGate gates, but it's like one truck and it says Hot Rod, so it doesn't actually say AutoGate on it.
Interesting name.
There's a story behind it. It was the founder, Bob Rodwansey. He was Hot Rod. It's a whole thing.
Okay.
But we do have a couple wraps that we were trying out to put on our operators so they didn't get quite so beat up in transit, since we ship everything assembled now.
Yeah.
So we put it over the operator, but we really haven't gotten any calls about it, which is good. So
we get some, but not enough to deter the fact that we get great advertisement from it. So.
We don't wrap our trucks. We put our logos on the side, just obviously the decals and stuff on our trucks. But in Vegas, there's not as much wrapped. I think residential market wraps more. Is what I
would agree with that, because
because
we want to live rent free back in the commercial, in the back of their minds. And I think commercial clients, you build a relationship with them, they're going to call you for the next job, right? And they're going to go bid cheap. But homeowners are almost new every single time, so we need to get in front of more homeowners.
Yeah. So I think maybe that's probably it. But what do we got? Yeah, vehicles wrapped. I guess that's I don't know. I don't.
25 podcaster checker championship brawl for it all. Dude, he is on one tonight.
What is going on, man? I don't know what. He fixed a gate today. He's all jazzed. I think he almost did. So that was
because you're cheap. Is he talking to me? I don't know who he's talking to.
Because you're cheap.
I think he's.
Why is everybody being so mean? We lost Lisa. Right?
Lisa's gone. Oh, we got Gate Jack back.
That's good. She brought some people. Yeah, she brought some people on that like us. Look,
you guys got cut off. He was just getting ready to tell us about the 35 pounds on the street.
No, you're not supposed to show them anything else. You gotta come on the bench show to see it.
How nice.
I'm going to shut up so you can tell me what you wanted to say.
No, I was just going to say, we have 100% end user satisfaction so far.
That's good.
So, yeah, literally 100%, honestly. So, sooner or later, there may be somebody that doesn't like it, but everybody that has one loves it. And, when we were in Atlantic City talking with Shawn and talking Tony Thornton, one of his big part of his presentation was differentiating yourself.
Yeah.
You know, to contractors. So we really think that the Gate Jack, a brand new, very effective product, is a great way to do that. So it lets the customer know you care about the integrity of your job. So we just think that that's really important. It's also proudly made in the United States of America.
Thank you, Susan.
Holy
she
mackerel.
rocks.
job.
Oh my gosh, what's going on, Susan? Did they get some sponsorship or something? Look at that, right?
I did briefly, I think, but now I've really got to thank her. Thanks so much. Yeah.
So Gate Jack works for new installations and also for repairs. So, you know, it's great to prevent the sag before it happens, but it also, if the sag already occurred, it's going to make the gate great again.
Yeah, that's cool. Well, thanks again. I know she wanted to bring that on and show that. So you
Good
guys
job, Susan.
Yeah, good job.
Hey, Susan,
All right.
Thanks for having us.
She's
Hey,
just showing off.
Awesome. I was going to say, let's bring Brooks back on. Brooks, what do we got? What are you eating? A corn dog? Let's be serious for a minute.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey, what do
my
you got?
God.
What do you got going on? Training coming up, man. I know you had a long
So
day. I know you had a long day.
We've got Fence Mayhem.
Yep.
Correct, John? And what are those dates?
Oh, Lord have mercy. Just a second. I'll get them for you. I had people
All right,
asking how to register today. You're
So
going to
we
be
got
doing
that
that
coming up. That's going to
28th
be
and
our
29th. 28th and 29th.
So that'll be our second opportunity to be with the big dog, Mr. Fence himself. Texas went over great. It was really awesome. We're going to talk about tips and tricks, and we're going to be working on a real live gate. Is that correct, Shawn?
Yes, it's a real job site. Yes, 100%. Yeah, they're not going to
real
be no
live.
parking lot. Going to be a pissed off homeowner if it ain't done right.
So we regularly talk about the end user being safe around gates. One of the things that we're going to talk about in this class is about how your technicians can be safe around gates. And it's just a few verbal commands that you're going to be able to do to let everybody know that's around the gate what's going on with the gate. So that's an important thing. And then we're going to talk about truck setup, how to install a gate, some of the tips and tricks with tools, what tools you need, and so on. So I'm excited for it.
Awesome.
Yeah. Well, you got other stuff happening though, man. I mean, I see that one class you did in California was off the hook.
So that was in conjunction with JC Gurry, who was kind enough to host us, All-O-Matic, BD Loops, Coyote Denali was the lead instructor on it. And we did something really cool we hadn't done before. So we were excited to do a demonstration on a live working gate operator and teach fencers how to be more profitable in this automatic gate world. And a lot of them found that it really isn't that hard, because once you do it and once you see it, it's a lot easier to go then and apply that to actually out in the field. I mean, when we did those loops the first day, that's not something that Brian Dixon does all the time. As a matter of fact, from what he told me, that's only happened a couple of times. And the other couple of times was actually at the Finch University. So if you guys want to be able to do this, other than simulating it in your workshop or simulate it in some classroom, getting out there and doing it is the only way that you're really going to learn that muscle memory and how to do it, much less tips and tricks from somebody that's actually doing it, not somebody that just teaches it.
Yeah.
So
true. I love it. Real training, real instructors equals real results.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's one thing that gate operators can do for fence companies is help you get predictable results by creating recurring monthly revenue. And that's built into the gate operator. It's built into the access control, and it's something you can easily apply into the gate operators. And those are coming closer and closer together. You've already got the tools. You've already got the trucks. Fencers are nine times smarter than gate operator techs. Trust me. So we're excited to have.
I don't know about that.
Well, I think Brian would tell you today that the fence crews did better than the gate crews today.
No, gate crews did good.
Easy now.
He came back fighting and kicking. Did you see that? Every one of those swings was towards me. I just wasn't there.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss.
So Brooks, you've been one of the people that kind of played around with the Fence Social, app and stuff as well. Did you get a chance to look at the new business card scanner on it?
That's one thing that's actually really cool because though I do scan quite a bit of my documents in my business, business cards is actually one of them. But I hate bringing them back to the office after I've gone to an event or something like that. It'd be a whole, and then scanning them and converting that into
I'm
a
going to scan
contact.
these tonight.
Oh, are you?
Yep.
So you guys,
cool.
right now you can try it out for free. So fencsocial.com. It's basically a social media platform secondary. It's created because it's to connect the businesses together and all of us. So I don't know, I don't know if a lot of people are like me. I go to a lot of shows, I go to a lot of events, I get a lot of business cards, and this is just one of the features that's built into it. And you get handed a stack of cards. You go back to your house or back to your hotel and you keep them in your pocket, a stack of them like this. And, you may end up with something like this right back in your pocket. And, and you're like, well, I got to get hold of these people. I'm going to send them an email. I'm going to send them a message. So you put them in your pocket. You walk around for a couple of days. You move it from one pants to the other pants. You keep them in your pocket, All of a sudden, you got a dinner appointment or something. You take them and put them on your desk. Then they sit on your desk for a while. Then you've got a meeting in your office. So you push those to your drawer. Next thing you know, months go by. You've never messaged the people. You don't know where the cards are. And then you got to stack this big of cards and you don't know where you met the people, and then it gets so long, it's like weird to message him. You're like, do I message him saying, hey, it was great meeting you at the World of Concrete. It was great meeting you at the Fence Show. It was great meeting you at Fence Tech. You don't remember exactly where you met them, but you have a stack of their cards. So
all these they'll be time stamped, and you'll know exactly where you met them and when you met them. And hopefully we can tie that into the event calendar. Have you brought that up?
Yeah, so we will tie into the event calendar. So you're going to be able to tie these things to one of your events as well. So when you search, she's the one that has control of it, but when you got your cards up there and you go to cards, you're going to be able to, from your phone, it's even easier. You're going to be able to search by the date. You're going to say, okay, what were the cards I got on the 15th, the 16th, or search by a name. Basically, it's almost like a Rolodex for you of all the cards, and it takes that data and puts it into usable data. So you can go, I'm looking for, Brooks, and it'll pull up anything Brooks. And you'll be able to click on the phone number and have it call. Click on the email, and it'll start generating an email for you. You save it to your contacts. You're not have to, if you ever tried to email someone from a business card and you're trying to translate that email address from the card, which is a weird font, over to your email, and you screw something up, this is going to hopefully help eliminate some of that. So fencsocial.com, it's free to join, free to use the business card scanner and try it out. So no reason not to. Go in there and create your page for your company. It's free. And this is going to really play into the Fence Show. So if you are going to the Fence Show, you're going to want to get this stuff set up in advance if you can. So go in there.
You got to open it on your phone to scan that card, right? Obviously, you can't do that.
You could drag a card in if you had it on your desktop or a scanner.
That's what's really easier. That's what's really cool about it is you could just take a picture of the business card and then pull that actually into the app, and it'll do it for you. So you don't have to actually have the app open right then at that second.
Yep. Take a picture, close it, and it does the work in the background and saves it for you. So it's definitely worth checking it out. It's free to use right now. So, go in there. Like she took a picture of this. It looks like from her, just right in front of her, and it just kind of sucked it into your business cards. And of course, at the end of the year, wouldn't it be nice to go back? Don't you wish you had all the cards you've collected over the last 2 years? I mean, I wish I had them all and organized, right? And being able to search and searchable and being able to search for the products and stuff as well. So I'm pretty excited about it. So get on there, fencsocial.com, everybody. Who do we got? Some more people popping on here, huh? What do we got? She says, yeah. I can see her shaking her head. So
she's like, you're at 53 minutes already.
Oh, man. All right, I'm back again.
We got them both on here. Oh my God.
Let's bring some people back on here that might be sitting in the back room. Hey, thank you guys for sticking with us through the whole episode.
Absolutely.
We're gonna be wrapping it up. We're gonna be wrapping it up. And if you're watching this live, hey, thank you for taking the time away from what else you had going on, dinner or anything like that.
Love
There's
you,
my wife's watching it, so she knows I'm almost done. So she's gonna be saying something. But if you're watching this later, hey, in the car, I appreciate it. We appreciate all you guys' support. Other than that, you guys, any closing statements? Anybody?
Take care, Team Plus One.
Thanks very much.
Jake Jack, made in the USA.
Stop the sag, baby.
This is the year to get fencers more profitable with gate operators. Let's do it.
Yeah, look at that. That was a pitch for some gate operators.
No dig all the way, baby.
Huh? There you go. No dig.
Let's build a fence that lasts a lifetime.
There you go.
And guess what? You don't even need concrete. If it's starting to sag, just put one of those gate jacks in. Yeah. All right. We'll talk to you guys later. Have a good evening.
See you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.